I'm ready whenever you are, Black.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to play call button layout option is set on field visual feedback option is set to off. Enter game option. Entering game options. Entering settings screen. You have 5 options. Game slider. User demand league
Well,
option
that's fucking
setting
annoying.
option team settings. Visual feedback is selected and voice menu narration option is set to off.
Damn, is that division weak or what? How the hell is the law in the fucking playoff hunt? Oh, good for him. That's awesome. What's up, bro? Not much, man. Just looking over this shit. The law's in the playoffs as of this week, huh? That's crazy. Good for him. Good for him. That's awesome. He's won his last 3 games. Good shit. Oh, really? Packers are 8-6. The law has to win this week in order to go to the playoffs. Wonder who he's playing. That's a rough playoff picture, man. Let's see. Packers got Marcus, but Marcus ain't playing because he's gone for 3 weeks, right? I think. He's got the Rams that end it. Kool-Aid probably won't play his game. Raiders and the Chiefs. It's a tough road for the law. He's got the Raiders, and then he's got ATL to end the season. The law, and then the Packers got Marcus this week, which I think he's out of town, and Kool-Aid. So I think Cook's gonna get in the playoffs over him. Damn. should have beat the Colts. I fucked that game up. Yeah. I'm just looking over this playoff picture, and I know I don't have a chance to get in it, but I'm just looking at it. I'm ready when you are. You can count it down, man. Oh. Man, I saw PUBG on that PlayStation 5, man. Now I have to get the goddamn 5 as soon as I can. That shit fucking dude, it enhanced the graphics on PUBG so much. It's not even funny, dude. Like it's way more realistic than it is on here. Yeah. Dude, that picture's so much clearer on the 5. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looked. I was watching a friend of mine play it the other day. She was streaming. I was like, oh my god, that looks so fucking amazing. I can't wait. I'm getting one with my. I'm waiting for my income tax. As soon as I get my income tax, I'm getting it. All right, you go ahead and count it, bro. All right. Yeah, 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 just count it whenever you're ready, man. No big deal. You can still download from the library, right? Your PlayStation 4 games. All right, cool. That's what I that Yeah, that's what I was worried about, not being able to play my PS4 games because because that's there's not really anything on the PS5 right now that I really want to play besides besides Madden and NBA 2K. Right.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to... As their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be stopped right around.
Did the graphics get better on the Madden?
Down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Really?
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Cohen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. This is Cohen. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. They'll look to throw here. That one completed to J.P. Holtz. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
I'm good, bro.
Touchdown of the year.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this.
Yeah, you hear this the new country boy ain't saying shit. You know that, right? All right. No, I'm not. You know, I'm just gonna let them all take. I'm gonna let them all take the shots they want to take, bro. It's no big deal to me no more. We know who's legit in this league and who ain't.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. It's Mixon on the
Come on, get out there,
and once
62.
again, he's
Fuck.
gonna be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down.
I got too much shit going on outside of this game to worry about what anybody has to say about me.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
I should never threw that.
For Higgins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10.
I know.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
The tackle made just
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And it's 3rd down.
No.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37.
He was
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
From what I heard,
Back-to-back nice
from what I heard,
games,
LB, the
14
PS5s and stuff are going to be online only, not in the stores. At Walmart.
And utilize
Okay.
players that don't often get
Okay.
coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out
Right.
there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
1st and goal.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen. And
Right.
he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run forward.
Oh, I ran past him.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
touchdown.
David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the
Right.
season. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Right.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall,
and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. 2nd and 11. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Right.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. With a first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On the delay, it's Mixon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sam Hubbard on the...
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh, he quit running.
Now a throw downfield is taken.
My linebacker stopped running. Did you see that?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the
I mean, he wasn't gonna keep up with him, but still.
Right there. And so far in this game, the
Nuh-uh.
alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's my slowest linebacker. 57 is. And he's like he's at 87 speed. He's my slowest linebacker.
On the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Second and 3. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this
that
down
number
about the
59
21 or 22.
has a 90 speed.
That one a first down pickup of 8. First down and run with Cohen. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
59. 55. 55's an 87.
They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he gets the first down
understand
yardage
what I'm
he
doing
needs
here, but I
before
can't
he's
get
brought
through.
down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And he'll get into the end
rolled
zone.
him in.
Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front.
The kick is
And it's up and good.
the score. Bears 21, Bengals 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Oh,
And
Jesus
he's up
Christ.
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Damn, Mixon, you got to hit that hole, bro. There was a little bit of a hole there. Fuck.
Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with a tackle. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. From the gun, a give to Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
The ball carrier.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Right.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Ran that damn route short.
Call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
Oh.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Right.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going deep this time for Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't jump.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. So I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion.
Usually that's just what happens to me.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
They've had plenty of time to get it right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he goes out of bounds just
Don't make sense at all on that.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going up top for Miller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with it.
Pressure, and he's taken
Nothing I can
down.
do about that.
A Bear sack. Roquan Smith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's incomplete. So it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Gotcha.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Right.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
It happens.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold them just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that we had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Right.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen.
Damn!
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I bought that Doug Flutie Maximum Football. That game was so dumb. I literally ran for 375 yards in the first half against some team.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little.
Right, yeah, it was bad.
Create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Right.
The thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5.
Damn it.
Touchdown,
Right.
Chicago.
Darnell
Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Yeah, they just started a couple years ago.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 28, Bengals 17.
And
Now after the touchdown, here's
Right.
Pinheiro to kick it off.
right.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Right.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position
Right.
battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet.
Dropped it.
He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, my God. I tripped over the lineman.
A yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball.
No idea, man.
Last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. and is much more successful as well.
Now left side on the swing pass. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Mixon with a first down carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 5 yards,
yeah, his spin's like a 98, 99, something like that.
A run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
Mixon.
Anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Missed it.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one just an absolute
that was my fault. I moved. I didn't get the thing down.
Not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Oh, shit.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darnell
I don't know.
target there.
That tight end was wide open down the field, though.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Gain of 14.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yep.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
7-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
Like a little shoulder in the back, and he dropped it.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage.
Like right there, I came through, I hit the square button, and he didn't even make the tackle. He didn't even attempt for the tackle.
A gain of 3. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handling it.
Oh, my G. You got to be kidding.
Chicago. Allen Robinson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Three fucking defenders there to intercept that, and they just let him. Whatever, I don't know.
That'll be taken about a yard
Right.
deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20.
Right.
Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Oh, shit. You read that one.
For Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
I saw him at the last second.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does
Tried to cut back and it wouldn't even let me cut back.
There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, nobody opened it.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here.
I even tried to playmaker. Nothing happened.
You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Open now, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We're even. We're even.
The Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now. But that should.
If 87 would have got there and blocked 23, I probably had a touchdown. Yeah.
They go play action with Burrow. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 5.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Holy shit.
Push his way forward down
Calm down, Cleo.
3-yard line.
Calm down, Cleo.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
Oh, he's fumbled enough this season.
Today, he's got 1, but was
and he bowls his way into the
Yeah.
end zone for a
He's
big
fumbled like he's got like 11 fumbles this season.
Touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer
for the extra point.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Bears 35. Bengals 24.
Yeah. Yeah, it did me too.
As they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
I don't know why my safety wasn't over the top, though. He should have been.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As the Bears push
yeah.
front. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will
Fucking first quarter killed me.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bears, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1.
Who'd you lose to?
Another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints.
Who'd you lose to?
For the Bengals, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12, and they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, that sucks. You shut my... Right. Yeah, you shut my... you shut my... Right. Yeah, you shut my middle linebacker down, man. He was averaging 10 tackles a game. He only had 2. 50, 55. Yep. Yep. Right. Right. Man, they're doing everything to fuck my Bearcats out of getting out of the playoffs, man. The NCAA, yeah. We're sitting here, we played more harder teams than fucking Ohio State. Ohio State just missed another fucking game due to COVID, and they're gonna get. It's not fair though, man. I mean, I get that, but it's not right. Just to base it off of the team. But you're sitting 3-0. We're sitting here. Yeah, I get it. But we're sitting here 8-0. We're 3-0 against the top 25, and you're gonna tell me we can't get in? That makes no sense, man. Right, right, right. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So we're trying to get it pushed into the Big Ten. That's what we're trying to do. But right. Yeah, I just wish they would, give us the opportunity, man. Just don't take it. Just don't say, hey, you know what? We're not going to give it to you, even though you're sitting undefeated. We're not going to give you no chance. But no, none of our all of our wins are against are against like full teams. They didn't have huh? Well, Army was ranked when we played them. That we are their only loss. Army's only lost 1 game. We beat them. Right, right, but we had to pick up them as a game, and they were ranked number 19 at the time when we played them. Um, they we had to pick them up because Miami of Ohio opted out of the football season, so we picked them up in exchange. We beat Memphis handedly. Who who Memphis is a solid football team. But well, we're trying. Yeah, we're right. Yeah, we're trying to play teams like that. Like we played Michigan a couple years back, and we had them beat. If one of our cornerbacks wouldn't have dropped an interception, we had Michigan beat. So we're right, right. but sometimes you have to give the little team the chance. Like Central Florida when they were really good, they could have beat Alabama that year. I believe that heartily. They were fast. They were very good. Um, like our team this year, it's solid both sides of the ball, running, offense and defense. We got the number 2 ranked defense in the NCAA behind Alabama or behind Georgia. So it's just not it's not right. You get your rankings up there and you you play good all season long and you play your full schedule, not a partial schedule, but you play your full schedule and you don't get rewarded for it, and it's just not right. Oh, I know. I'm not even expecting us to get in, and I know we're going to go undefeated. Yep. Yep. Right. Right. I think we can play with Ohio State this year. Our team is that good. Right. 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 Yeah. Like. Yep. Yeah, we played horrible Sunday. We played terrible. No, but we played absolutely pathetic. I mean, it shouldn't have been. It should have been close. It shouldn't have been a blowout like that. No, even Burrow looked like shit. He, the good thing with him, the best thing for him is he didn't throw any interceptions. He didn't turn the ball over. So yeah, yep, right, right. And you're once you play, yeah, once you play that rivalry a couple times, you'll know how it is. And the hell, they cheap shotted him twice. They threw him into the bench once after he threw the ball. They threw him into the bench. When the cornerback tackled him one time and twisted his ankle on the bottom of the pile. It's I don't know how to understand how teams get away with that shit. The Steelers and the yep, the Steelers and the Raiders always get away with that shit. Mhm. Yeah. And the Raiders and the Steelers do the play dirty. They do when they play us, and I never understood that. I get Yeah, but they don't play the Ravens that way. They don't play the Browns that way. They only play against us that way. Oh, I agree. I agree. Right. Right. I was looking at the playoff picture in here, man. If the law can somehow pull out one of them last two games, right? Yeah, and Cook's got to win this week because Marcus is what, out of town, right? So yeah, and then yeah, and then yeah, yeah, and he's got to play. He's got to play Finn, then he's got to play ATL. So no, they're both 8-6. Yeah. What's the Saints record? How are they over you, Black? Oh, they ain't lost yet? Damn. Damn. I say Black sitting here fucking 14-1. Oh. Right. Hey, did you all look at the playoff bracket yet? Go look at the Ravens and Patriots game and look what time the game is. It's not even on the West Coast. Hmm. Right, but it's they're on the East Coast though. Both teams. Yeah, it should be a 4 o'clock game. Since the other, right, uh, like 49ers and Redskins are at 11 o'clock on Saturday at night, and it's going to be played on the East Coast. No, the playoff picture. They just threw, yeah, they just basically threw times underneath them, and that was it. Oh man. Hey, when y'all advance black, just give Geeky the win, man. Yeah, it's week 17. I ain't got no chance of doing anything. So hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.